For my son, Rahj. The morning was soft and golden, the kind of morning that makes you believe everything will be all right. Birds sang somewhere in the trees, and the world felt suspended in that rare calm that only happens before goodbye. Marcus stood by the car in the driveway, hands trembling as he watched his son load the last of his bags into the boot. 19, confident, excited, a young man with the world opening before him. Rahj turned, that same bright grin that always reminded Marcus of his late wife. "You sure you'll be okay, Dad?" he asked. Marcus chuckled softly, brushing away a tear. "I'll be fine, son. You go make us proud. Don't worry about me." But his voice cracked on the last word, betraying the ache beneath the smile. Rahj stepped forward and hugged him, long, firm, unashamed. "I love you, Dad." "I love you more," Marcus whispered, holding him tighter than he should have. When Rahj pulled away, Marcus caught a strange look in his eyes, a flicker of sadness, like he wanted to say something else but couldn't. Then he got into the car, waved one last time, and drove off down the quiet road lined with maple trees. Marcus stood there long after the car disappeared, listening to the soft hum of wind through the leaves, feeling the silence settle into his bones. The knock. It came that evening, a sharp, hesitant knock at the door. Marcus opened it to find 2 police officers standing in the dim porch light, their caps in hand, faces heavy. "Mr. Porter?" "Yes?" "There's been an accident," one of them said softly. "Your son, we're so sorry." The world went still. The words didn't make sense. Not Rahj, not today. He'd just left. Marcus fell to his knees as the officers kept talking, about twisted metal, about skid marks, about how they found his son's phone still ringing in the wreckage. But all Marcus could hear was the sound of his own breath breaking apart in his chest. The house of echoes. Days turned to weeks, and the house that once pulsed with laughter now felt like a hollow shell. Everywhere Marcus turned, Rahj was there. His shoes by the door, his jacket on the chair, his music still playing on the old stereo. Sometimes at night, Marcus swore he heard footsteps upstairs. A door creaking open. A voice humming softly. He told himself it was the wind. That grief played tricks on the mind. But the nights grew longer, and the air grew colder, until the silence felt alive, watching him, breathing with him. The letter. After the funeral, a sealed envelope arrived in the mail. No return address, just his name written in Rahj's handwriting. Marcus opened it with trembling fingers. "Dad, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you alone. I know what they said, that you've been gone for years. But I still feel you here. I see you, I hear you, I talk to you. They say it's grief, but I know it's real. If leaving means losing you all over again, then I won't. I'd rather find you than live without you. So if you're still out there, wait for me. Love always, Rahj." Marcus sat frozen, the words cutting through him like ice. Gone for years? What did that mean? The visit. That night, he dreamt of the crash, the screech of tires, the blinding light, the sound of breaking glass and Rahj's voice calling out. When Marcus woke, his heart was racing, his breath sharp and shallow. But something was different. The house was glowing, faintly, softly, as if lit from within. And standing by the window, framed in moonlight, was Rahj. He looked just as he had that morning, the same smile, the same eyes that held more love than the world could hold. "Hey, Dad," Rahj whispered. Marcus stood, tears flooding his eyes. How are you here?" Rahj stepped closer, his outline flickering like mist. "I told you I didn't want to leave." Marcus reached out, but his hand passed through empty air. "No," he said, shaking his head. "You're not." "You are," Rahj interrupted gently. "You were gone before me. You died, remember? 3 years ago. I tried to move on, but you were still here. So I came back. Marcus stumbled backward, memories colliding. The hospital, the heart attack, the voices fading into darkness. He remembered Raj's face at the funeral, his son's tears, the goodbye he never truly gave. I couldn't leave you, Raj said softly. So I came to find you. The light. Outside, the rain began to fall, a slow, steady rhythm against the glass. Raj reached out his hand, light spilling from his fingers. Come with me, Dad. It's time. Marcus hesitated. He looked around the house. The memories, the echoes, the love that still lingered in every wall. Then he nodded. Let's go home, son. The two figures walked toward the door, their steps silent, their faces peaceful. As they passed through the threshold, the house fell quiet, a stillness that was not empty, but full. The lights flickered once, and then went out. Weeks later, a neighbor noticed that the house across the street had gone completely dark. When the landlord came to check, he found the door unlocked, the rooms untouched, a single photograph left on the mantel. A man and a boy standing in front of an old car, both smiling in the golden light of morning. Beneath it, in faded ink, were the words, "For my son, Raj, the boy who never left."